say something. Oh, what happened? Okay, we're having some. We won't be that fast now.
Now it's perfect.
Is it?
Yeah.
Arla, can you hear me? Wave. Oh, yay. Okay, good. Ignore that phone call since you can hear us now. Yeah, he can hear us now.
You hear me okay?
6:34. Plymouth, yeah, City of Plymouth Council regular meeting on Thursday, June 11th. We had some technical difficulties, so I apologize. Can we get a roll call, please?
Councilmember Bottomley,
Here.
Councilmember Cranford, absent. Councilmember Dill,
Here.
Vice Mayor Hornish,
Here.
Mayor Nunn is absent, and thank you. We have a quorum.
All right, can everybody please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. Approval of City Council regular meeting agenda for today, June 11th, please.
I make a motion to approve the regular meeting agenda of June 11th.
I'll second the motion. Councilmember Bottomley,
Aye.
Councilmember Dill,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Hornish.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
All right, regular public comment. Hear ye, step right up. Hi, RJ. Your mic's already hot, look at that.
Good evening. Just a quick question. I know at the last city council meeting, you said we were going to go over the budget tonight, and I noticed it's not on the agenda. Do we have a date when that's going to be again on the agenda for next year's budget?
We're looking at possibly a special meeting on June 30th, if not the 25th. We're trying to coordinate with our finance director. He had something come up today, so he couldn't be here.
Okay,
So as soon as I know, I'll let you guys know. We're hoping to get the draft, which should have been during the budget workshop, posted to our website over the next couple of days. So
the presentation or the actual
just
budget?
the actual draft, the first draft of the budget.
Okay,
So
all right, thank you.
thank you.
Thanks, RJ. Anybody else for a regular public comment? Nothing online, okay. Closing public comment. No presentations, proclamations, or appointments. Going to the consent calendar. Any questions on that? Because I do have one. Okay. Any questions from the public on the consent calendar? Yeah, any public comment? Okay. Closing public comment on that. Consent calendar items. Mr. Begbie, I have a question about 5.1, the correspondence with AWA. Has anybody looked at the study or whatever they're had the link to? Are there any questions or concerns on that? Have you looked? Oh, hey. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. That was public comment. You can also just get back to me.
Yeah, please let me do that. We're
Yeah.
meeting with the AWA next week.
Yeah, I was just curious if anything came up. Wendy. Question on the consent calendar?
Yeah, 5-6. Okay. All right, 5-6. I was just reading through here and it looks like that all the consulting fees, we're paying them and then they're gonna pay us back.
That's correct. And they give us a hefty deposit and we just pay out of that, pay that down. But Erica is on Zoom, for any and all questions, you know, for Helix and how that RFP went, if those were coming up.
Oh,
Would Erica like to chime in and give us a quick rundown, maybe?
I can, yes. So in this case, yes, the applicant has given us a deposit, and that's meant to cover staff's time working on their project. But because of the higher cost of CEQA, which is significantly more than staff time is on a project, we actually have them come in and pay that amount first. So you would sign the contract tonight if you were going to do so. Then the applicant would have to come in and submit those monies. And then as the bills came in from Helix, the city would then pay back the invoices up to the contract amount.
and that contract amount was 65,000. Is that what I read?
Yes.
I don't know why my paperwork's so messed up.
Erica, I don't know if you have the agenda with you.
Yeah.
On the second page, under recommendation, it says staff recommends the city council adopt resolution 2026-XX. However, that's a typo? Okay, because it does say 2026-11, correct? Okay. So please note that that is meant to be 2026-11 under the recommendation.
Okay, my concern was just that we weren't gonna get the full payment back. Like if it all the wheels fell off with this agreement, that, you know, we'd be invested and we'd be liable.
No, and I understand the concern. The way the city's operated in the past, we've carried it on, is we accept a very hefty deposit. Once we exhaust those funds, we get more before we go forward.
Okay, perfect. That's it.
Debbie? Good?
That was my same question.
Okay, terrific. What do we need? Do we need a motion or for the just for the consent calendar, but not, okay. Do I have a motion for the consent calendar, please?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent calendar.
I'll second.
Councilmember Bottomley,
I,
Councilmember Dill. Aye. Vice Mayor Hornish.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
I don't see any public hearings. Moving on to regular agenda items, is there any public comment on either on 7.1 about the safe and sane fireworks sale? Okay. Closing public comment on that. Turning it over to my fellow council members. Oh, staff report. I didn't know.
Thank you, sir. The Kit Carson Mountain Men organization would like to sell fireworks again on from July 1st to July 4th. It's a nonprofit organization and proceeds benefit the Plymouth community. They try to keep it all here. Safe and Sane fireworks will be allowed to be lit on Main Street only from 8 until 10 p.m. Only on the 4th of July under supervision of city staff, the fire department, and it should also say the sheriff's office. Historically, top funds are used to pay for the extra insurance needed for the event, as well as covering the cost to hire off-duty sheriffs for crowd control at the event. We are requesting approval to use funds this year to pay for these services. The fiscal impact is, it's fairly minimal when you consider the amount of staff that's involved. And if you see on the staff report, I did list the cost for the insurance premium to cover that all-day event, the morning and the evening, is $562. And the cost of the sheriff's office is between $1183 and $1557. That really depends on the combination of staff we get and what level they are. I did speak to the sheriff's office yesterday, and we do have those positions filled, so it won't be overtime or anything. And our recommendation is for you guys to approve the sale of fireworks, use of fireworks on the 4th, and provide direction to staff authorization to use top funds for the insurance costs and the sheriff's office personnel for hire back.
And just to be clear, it's the insurance premium plus the sheriff's contract, right?
Correct. So they're 562 would be one cost, and then
Thank you.
the sheriff's office.
Thank you. Council members, input?
Yeah, I just have some questions, Cam. So roughly do the math, $2,100, which is great. I think this is gonna be I've never been. I'm super excited to go this year. I know. I know. I was just curious, it says from 8 to 10, but we have the sheriffs for 6 hours. Do they do something else down here?
Correct. So we have food vendors that come out. We have a band that's playing. And so we shut down the street really early and people are allowed to eat and consume, on the main street at that.
Gotcha. So we get the sheriffs for the 6 hours, like, 5 to 11?
So it'll be, roughly about 5:15 to 10. The extra hour is for them to get briefed, to, get dressed, changed out and
Moment
get down
demo.
here. Yeah, we gotta pay for door to door.
Got it. And is there any fire coverage? Are the fire guys out here?
Yeah, the AFPD is a big,
Did you want to
so.
talk to that effect real quick?
Oh, great.
I know.
Good evening, Ashley Nye, Fire Prevention Officer for Amador Fire. We will have a slew of personnel that will be on Main Street. We do an entire incident action plan beforehand. Sheriff takes part in it as well. We have usually a water tender, multiple chiefs that are there that are broken up into divisions. You'll see probably 12 to 15 of us down on Main Street. I will be there for the more enforcement side of things, making sure they're only safe and sane, not illegal. And then a lot of the firefighters walk down Main Street with backpack pumps and all kinds of stuff. So
Awesome.
we'll be everywhere. There'll be engines on either side. Yeah, lots of coverage from us.
Thank you. Answered all my questions. I can't wait.
Debbie,
No questions.
you've attended.
I have attended. I haven't attended for a few years because my dad's in Arizona and that's kind of our family vacation
Oh.
to visit him.
Right on. I can never make it to the fireworks part. Fall asleep early.
I still think Cam needs a float. Cam
Yeah.
and Dawn need a float.
Yeah. You're gonna be in it, right? The mayor and city manager are usually in the parade.
Come on.
I do better in parades watching.
Well, then I'm gonna nominate Dawn.
Loan you his car.
Yeah,
You can sit on out the sunroof
yeah.
and
It
wait.
doesn't have a sunroof
All right.
open.
Well, put a sunroof on them in.
I'm still gonna nominate Dawn. Okay, so I happened to find out some fun things today about the Kit Carson people that are selling these things. 10% of the sales goes towards our local women's shelter. They're also funding 2 $1,000 scholarships to local high schools. And did you know that they also donate the custom-made belt buckles for the rodeo?
What?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm all for it. I can't imagine what we would do without the Safe and Sane fireworks. I think hopefully it also deters the illegal fireworks coming in, and just so anybody watching, don't do it. Plenty of sheriff coverage here. So can I put it up for a vote, please? A motion.
I make a motion to approve the sale of safe and sane fireworks within city limits and to authorize the use of the TOT funds for insurance and sheriff costs for the 4th of July event.
I second.
Councilmember Bottomley,
Aye.
Councilmember Dell,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Hornish.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
All right, item 7.2, any public comment on everything, right? Okay, still new at this. Training wheels. 7.2, discussion and possible action to adopt resolution 2026-10, a resolution of the City Council for the City of Plymouth, California, calling and giving notice of the holding of a general municipal election to be consolidated with the statewide general election to be held on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2026, for the election of certain officers of the city as required by the laws of the state of California relating to general law cities, requesting the county of Amador approve said consolidation and setting forth regulations for candidates' statements. Staff report?
Yeah, do you want to do public comment first?
Yeah, I'm confused which way I go. Public comment on 7.2, anyone? All right, closing public comment, staff report, Cameron?
Thank you, sir. On an even number of years, Amador County calls for a general municipal elections. The election will be held on November 3rd, 2026, within the city of Plymouth for the purpose of electing 2 council members for full terms of 4 years each. Pursuant to requirements of section 10403 of the Elections Code of the state of California, the city council requests the board of supervisors of Amador County to consent to consolidating the city ballot measure election with the general election on November 3rd, 2026. The election code, section 10403, requires jurisdictions to file a copy of a signed resolution requesting consolidation of the statewide election to the board of supervisors and to file a copy with the registrar of voters. The attachment, resolution 2026-10 is attached. And the actual cost of the election we pass on to the city. The cost kind of remains unknown until it's done, but for reference, the cost of the 2024 election was $2,384.72.
Thank you, Cameron. I mean, I'm assuming that we'd be paying a fee regardless, right? When?
Well, we either have to put on the elections ourselves, and whatever that would cost.
Yeah.
Or we just join in with the county and pay the smaller fraction, my assumption.
I like it. Debbie?
I don't have any questions about it.
Wendy?
I don't have any questions about it, but I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I concur. Looking for a motion.
My turn. Yep. I'll make I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 2610, the city council for the city of Plymouth holding general elections alongside the county on November 3rd.
I'll second the motion.
Councilmember Bottomley,
Aye.
Councilmember Dell,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Hornish.
That was messy, but aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
City managers report, please.
Thank you, sir. This last couple months, we've been very busy. We've spent in the last couple of weeks about 20 staff hours for at least one person doing PRA requests. We've had PRA requests for information on the hotel that's going in. Building permits issued from 3/1 to 3/1 or 3/1/26 to 3/31/26. Information on 22800 Latrobe Road, and we've referred that to the county. But still took some staff time. A PRA for building permits issued from 4/1/26 to 4/30/26. Vendor payments issued between 1/1 of 2022 to 2/28 of 26. Another PRA was correspondence from specified individuals regarding Burke Ranch properties and wells from 3/1/25 to present, and correspondence regarding a meeting on 5/9/26. A PRA for an agreement between myself and Andy Heath, and all invoices from Andy Heath, our finance director, from 2024 to 2026. Copies of all written communications since August 1st, 2025, including emails and texts between the interim city manager, the city manager, and the 5 council members, and AFPD negotiations, which there were none. Copies of all contracts, agreements, amendments, and services documents executed by the city manager between August 1st, 2025 and today's date. Copies of Form 801, 802, and 805, and 700 for our Form 700s for multiple employees and council members. The Ace Republic franchise agreement, and then another PRA for building permits issued between 5/1/26 to 5/31/2026. We did, I'd say, successfully transition from Republic Waste to Cal Waste. There were a few hiccups, as you can imagine, but nothing too drastic. The biggest issue we had was Republic, being a bigger firm, people at the call center didn't know what was going on in Plymouth. And so when they were, people would call in that live in the unincorporated area, they're telling them their waste services have been canceled by Plymouth. So we had to work through that a little bit. But other than that, it went fairly well. We still have to come back on the 25th, and Republic wasn't providing the commercial rates. And so we've got that. Now Cal Waste is working to the business side to make sure that they stay the same. And there was a lot of little charges that Republic was doing that that people, I don't know if we're aware of, like a $1 county fee and stuff like that. So they're just trying to see how that all works, but we'll bring it back to you guys for adoption and amendment of that contract next meeting. Let's see, 4th of July, planning's going great. Jacob's on top of that. We do have, an ice cream vendor, a snow cone vendor.
Snow cones?
We have, who else is the restaurants? Are they coming? Oh, Armando's is gonna be here on the 4th of July. It was in Wishy-Washy this morning, so that's exciting news. We have a few more coming in and then a band. All of our pop-up plaza, little shops are filled. We just, got our Books with Grace, and she's gonna do a little bookstore in there. Pretty neat. And so on top of the bakery and the card shop, it'll be a nice addition. Sir,
4th of July, who's providing drinks? Beverages.
it's BYOB.
But aren't we selling, is somebody selling in the evening?
No, we don't. We
Oh.
don't sell alcohol. Yeah, we don't sell alcohol. The city doesn't.
Okay.
And we don't have any vendors that are coming that day that will. I mean, if restaurants do, then that's different.
There you go.
Sometimes the Rotary does, like at the farmer's market, they sell it up in the little gazebo.
Correct, but we don't have one for the 4th of July.
We know what we
don't have a liquor
need.
License or anything, or alcohol.
We need I forgot the technical term for it. It allows local restaurants sell alcohol to go. You block off this portion of the street
Mm.
and then you can consume in there. There's a word for that. Have
I don't
been,
know.
anyway, please continue.
All right. Our pool opened this last Saturday. That's been going great. No issues there. We did have issues when we brought the sails out to put up. They were pretty torn up. So we're working on getting those. Thank you to Councilmember Bottomley for donating a few that are going to help get us by in some other places.
Yeah.
We are working on bids right now to pave or repave Old Sac. So we kind of have a price point that we're at. We're working on putting RFP out and possibly working with the county ACTC to see if how far along they are, because Old Sac's a priority for them too. So we're gonna.
When you say we will repave, do you know from where to where?
There's multiple sections.
Okay.
So basically, we started at the wastewater plant, and I think there was, I can't recall the exact square footage, but it was a significant chunk.
Got it.
So we'll keep you posted on that. Our audit continues, and Ricky's been banging it out. I feel like we've been stuck at 60% for a long time, but every time he finds something new or they request a list of things, it kind of opens Pandora's box to the next list of things. And I think there were some issues with our previous audits that they're trying to work through right now. So, but it's going along. So we'll start looking for other bids for other auditors as we get closer to finishing. It's my understanding after talking with Ricky that it's probably best to at least consider staying with the same one for the first, one or two. Just to kind of help that ease that transition. They have all the info, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Is there anything else you need, Ricky? Help wise? Besides cloning yourself? Just time. Okay, thank you.
Next week, I'm meeting with the sheriff's office, CHP and Amador Fire, for fair security to kind of start planning that. And then the following day, we do have, our 4th of July kind of security meeting and to kind of go over expectations. The hotel that's proposed to go in over by Amador Brew is they presented some sketch drawings to the planning commission, and so they got some feedback, and they'll come back and present those.
Do you know, are they presenting both again, A and B, or was there one over the other that was?
I think they were a mixture, so I think they're just gonna take what was like from A and what was like from
Got
B
it.
and make it together.
Got it.
The Graylich subdivision is moving forward. There's just some little things that we have to work out. One is we have to find a way to get extra water storage. That didn't happen with a previous development. And we're pretty confident we have a path forward, at least to take care of a big portion of that. And then we'll work the rest out with the developer. The TAPCO signs. So I have a hard 2 weeks that they'll be put in, but we kind of had some hiccups around here that those weren't moving along the way I was understood. So we're
Is
kind
that
of,
something you want to elaborate on, or
which part?
hiccups?
Well, we had some staff changes around here,
There
and
you go.
so we're figuring it out. But we did talk to Shenandoah Excavating, and they're going to come out, dig us proper holes, and help set the post.
Terrific. Thank you. Big thanks to them.
Yes. Continue. Weed abatement's still an ongoing issue. So the staff is working on that. We did get Miller Road taken care of. The parcel out front, we ended up having to hire a company to come out and take care of it. It cost us about $2,200, and we'll work on putting a lien on the property. You might see our public works guys out a little earlier for the summer months. I authorized them to adjust their work schedules from 6 in the morning to 2:30. And so they'll be out a little bit earlier. And then I was just notified towards the end of the day that we have a broken sink, I believe, in the male bathroom across at the park. So we're addressing that as well.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mayor and council members' reports and council requests for future agenda items. Debbie.
I don't have any requests for future agenda items, but last month, I had the privilege of attending the Amador Fire graduation at Jackson Rancheria. It was a really nice event. I really enjoyed it. But that's about all for
Nice.
me.
Wendy.
Nothing for me.
Okay. I don't have any thing for future agenda items. I was curious, was there a sheriff's report this time around, or is it every other one? Every other time?
Every other one. We'll get a new one every
Okay,
month.
thank you. I might have something for the propane thing that we're working on. Might, so stay tuned for that. In Zinfandel Ridge, they started replanting trees. Jim LeQuinn is overseeing that and was actually out there working with them, with the guys out there. So good job on that. Thank you, Jim. What is the status of the $200,000 in unpaid developer fees? That would be something I would like for you to come back with.
Yeah, and what we're addressing that too. I've spoken with Ricky about, we just got to find a way and what our kind of legal authority is for it. But one
Okay.
of the people that owe money reached out and asked if we had an update on that too. So
Perfect. Thank you for being on top of that. And that's it for me. Thus, oh wait, is there any public comment for the closed session by chance? Public comment for closed session item 10.1. No, okay. Closing that, so we'll go into closed session and ending the regular meeting at 7:02 p.m. Oh, here we go. All right. We concluded the closed session at 7:18 on Thursday, June 11th, 2026, and no reportable action taken. So we concluding this meeting. Everybody have a good night.